Hi Leo, welcome to my channel. This is a love romantic relationship reading for you, Leo. This is for Leo friends for the month of November 2019. Please, universal energy, what is the message for Leo week by week for November 2019 for Leo friends? Applicable for singles, couples in a relationship, dating, or getting to know for Leo friends. Okay, first week of November for Leo. First week, second week, please. Third week, fourth week and outcome for Leo, please. Fourth week and outcome. What's the center energy? Past to present, please. Center energy. Ooh, okay. All right. Before I start, Leo, I really want to thank you for your awesome support, your likes, and your subscribe. If you are resonating and liking the format and you're liking the channel, I would appreciate, guys, if I get a thumbs up, a like, a subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification bell, because then if you turn the notification bell, you would get a message whenever I upload a new reading. Okay. So let's start your reading, Leo. So center energy, crown of the reading is you've got the World card and the Eight of Pentacles. It seems to be these two cards, Leo. It's having no choice. It's no matter how you work hard to make it happen to a situation that's connected to love, romantic, or dating, if the other person is not making their input, it is something that you'd have to really declare, I've done my part. I have to go. Like the World card. This is a cycle that you have completed. I felt like this is your part. Your part to play, to make it work, it is done deal. You're fine. You're sorted. Your person is not ready. Whatever it is that you've invested in the past to present, it's something that you wouldn't regret if you go back. Like if we fast forward and we look back, you won't regret because you've done your part. Okay, so if you felt like you didn't feel that reciprocation of love, energy, attention, message, it's okay. That is a cycle that is for you to leave behind and move forward. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This is hard work that is needing another person's input. It's like you own the house, you've got money, but you need a carpenter. So your person represents the carpenter. They need to help you build the house. No matter how much money you have, if you don't have the architect, the engineer, the carpenter, then your house will just be an invisible house. So whatever it is that you try to build, you manifest, you've done your work, you check out, all right? Because they have a work to play and they didn't do it. So fast forward, you look back, there's no regret because you've been good, you've been great, you did your part, you did what you can do, all right? So that's the center of the reading for you, Leo. Now let's go week by week. If we could see improvement, or if I could pick more storyline and message for the collective energy. Now, first week of November, you've got here Libra. Now, talking about you did your part, talking about job well done. If it didn't work, you've done your part. You cannot be blamed that you've done less. No, you're sorted. You can check out. All right. Libra card or September month. This is something that you deserve because you work hard and they didn't. So probably your person is thinking about Two of Wands. It's making a choice to make things fair. So this is unfair that someone did to you. You are trying to move on, forgetting, but there's a moving on cycle. There's a moving forward. The World card is in upright position, meaning to say it's a wrap up. If you haven't moved on, this is probably a wake-up call, a message to you, Leo, that it is in the past. all right? No matter how you imagine it, fantasize it, it is something that didn't work, okay? The universe is bringing you into more present situation. Live in the moment, live presently. There's a new energy in here, all right? New energy, and also new person, new situation. But you might still be struggling to let go of the past. This is the week 4. I'm seeing a reverse. Let's go through this energy later on. So there's a good karmic reciprocal energy that's coming your way from 1st to 2nd week of November. If things didn't work, there's some sort of a positive energy lingering around 1st to 2nd week of November. It's a plan, right? It's a plan to compensate what you lost, okay? So 2 of Wands, it's a plan. It's in a planning stage. It's in a planning phase. You deserve whatever it is this person is planning towards you. I'm not seeing an actual action. I don't see and feel that they would reconnect right away. But it's really more of planning. Your person is waiting for you to heal, to be cheerful. When things are more, I'd say, stable, your person is gonna have some deep thinking to ensure that they don't have a mistake in terms of progressing to you. For some of you, they're planning some sort of apology. There's some sort of connecting to you, but it is to correct a misconception or to correct something. It would start off with an apology. It might take a bit of time, but they will eventually shoot some message or action, or for some of you, pass the message. Like for some of you, they would like something in your post. They would post a quote that you felt like you're connected to that. So that's some sort of a sign that your person is trying to get you to react into something, okay? If you react, and if you react badly or negatively, then they would step back. If you react positively, then that's a good sign to them that give it a little more space or time or few days, then they will probably have the ability to, to come forward with the King of Swords in reverse. Because I felt like the 2nd to 3rd week of November, your person is struggling to some sort of a plan to admit that they've made something wrong. It comes in apology and the courage to admit that I made a mistake, I ghosted you, I was missing in action, I had infidelity. It's a huge thing, all right? It is not something easy to say, easy to do. So it is in a planning stage. So like there's some sort of triggering factor. They would trigger you to react to see if you're ready to communicate, to connect with them. If your reaction is positive, they would some sort of go to this moment of, how do I present this to Leo without Leo biting me or giving me a roar, because I'm scared, all right? There's a planning, scared, but they're willing to admit, to say sorry, some sort of correcting the error for you. It is a slow process because they're scared, because it's 8 of Pentacles. It is a shutdown, it's a complete from 0 to 10 kind of. It's a bit turbulent for some of you. They're struggling to admit, to react, to connect, they're struggling to let it out, because the Virgo card is here. So there is an internal battle on how to deliver, to admit something. It could be this person is a bit it's because I'm really seeing a persona here where they don't normally say sorry or bow or some sort of a pride, but they're letting their guard down. Okay, in the process of letting their guard down, it making them stuck. There's a lot of plan. It makes them stuck. Because the Wheel of Fortune, you won't be able to begin this Magician card, this relationship, if you don't process old baggages. Like your person need to courageously say sorry, approach you. Like there's some sort of, you need to wrap up the unfinished talk, unfinished business, unfinished sorry moment before you could have the Magician. So there's a process. I think it would take about 1.5 months for your person to really align what they're meant to say, because Hermit card, you know, when you go internally and reset, assess, and go outwardly what you meant to say, especially if it's admitting that it's your fault, it's kind of a big thing, because the King of Swords next to the Hermit card is that by second to third week, your person is in their zone to practice on how will I admit that I'm wrong, or what would be the best strategy to make Leo feel that I'm regretting it. Okay, should I trigger this move in order for them to react? I hope they don't bite or they don't roar at me, because if they roar, if you bite, if you roar, if you react in a not nice way, then they're gonna be back to zero, to start all over again of what is the next thing or next move that I will get Leo's attention. So there's a lot of trial and error until they figure out this Magician card. So it will take a bit of a process, but it's okay, because they're not giving up. Your person is not giving up. Okay, so that's the main theme for you. So this is your reading, Leo. They won't give up. They would really try to achieve the Magician card. So please be nice with your person, because I felt like they're willing to admit the wrongness. They're having this Hermit card, lesson learned, and they now know what to do next time. So some sort of give it a benefit of the doubt. If it is a third party and if you're really needing to heal, then do that, but don't roar, don't bite, because they might get a heart attack. There's a lot of courage that your person is doing in the background to really face you off, especially for a third party. Okay, so some sort of credit, because it's not always, it's not always it takes courage and gut to admit you're wrong, and I'd rather face a person to be in my face to show and express how wrong they are, than totally turn their back without really saying apology or facing you off. Because with this person, you'll get a closure, and with this person, they're not giving up. They want, if they don't succeed, at least they would have a closure, because you reject them. Okay, so there's a closure in here, and there's a beginning. It will depend on you and your situation, and how much pain or trouble that this person caused you. Okay, so thank you, Leo. It's been a pleasure doing this reading to you guys. I hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.